Warning, I swear a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to do a little follow-up to the Lobotomy Corporation mod for Slay the Spire. I'm bothered with Facecam this time because A, it's a lot of work, and B, it does cover up some of the info on screen, so... incidentally, the 2K video hasn't gone up yet at time of recording. I just played this a bit more in my off time, and I wanted to do a follow-up because I'm doing a little better this time. I've actually got a run going at the moment that's going relatively well. Yeah, why not? Add a card. I'll take you through what I've got in just a sec. There's a lot to go through, actually. I don't want any of these. Skip card. Okay, so let's start with our relics, right? Obviously, we've got Burning Blood, we've got the bucket, we've got a lot of PE boxes at the moment. We've got Magic Bullet, which I believe means that when you start combat, their Freischütz will either shoot one of your enemies or shoot you. I think I've determined that's what that means, so that's pretty cool. We've got Gaze, which is gained by defeating Schadenfreude in one of the events. If you don't play any skills, you receive 60% less damage for the turn, which is very powerful when combined with, say, Orichalcum. It's quite handy. We got a little gift from Laetitia, which I think means she sometimes spawns one of her spiders to help you in combat. I'm not entirely clear on it. A lot of this stuff is conjecture because the game does not outright explain what half this stuff does. You know, in the true spirit of LobCorp. Whetstone, very nice. Orichalcum, always useful. The Heart of Aspiration, which raises max HP by 10. Whenever an enemy dies, you draw a card. If you enter combat with all enemies alive, so if you run away, you lose 50% of your max HP. So fight to the death. Fight gooder. Philosopher's Stone, pretty standard. Y'all know what that is, I'm sure. Another gift, I don't think it stacks. Giant Tree Sap, which is interesting. If you click on it, you activate it, you'll gain 6 regen, but has a chance to reduce your max HP by 15. See, I wasn't sure how the activation system works, so I clicked on it in an attempt to deactivate it, and then lost 15 of my max HP. But I'm still at 70, so it's not too bad. Invitation, obviously. Pear, yep. Pen Nib, very useful for what we're doing. Nunchucks, very useful for what we're doing. Bag of Preparation is whatever. Let's go to the deck, which is strange. We've got the King of Greed now. And the King of Greed is actually great. 4 strength for every 8 attack cards you play, and if this card is in your hand at the end of the turn, you exhaust all cards to the left of this card. I have barely suffered from this effect, because if you're smart, you can just kind of deal with it. It's not too bad at all. King of Greed, very good. Today is Shy Look, which is great. You gain 0 block, except you don't. You gain block based on which face is currently active, and you either gain block or lose block. They just deal damage to you, I guess. But yeah, today's Shy Look has been pretty handy for me so far. So if the face is like that, for instance, and now it's gone less happy, but if it's a max happy, you gain like 12 block, which is really good. Void Dream, which gives you intangible, which means all damage taken is reduced to 1 for that turn, which is great. When you play a card of Ethereal, I think you exhaust this. Oh no, when you play an Ethereal card, you exhaust it anyway. And when you play this card, a random card gains Ethereal. So you have to be careful with Void Dream because you can kind of, you can deck yourself doing that. Queen of Hatred, deals 6 damage to all enemies, heals 6 HP. Very good. If you place less than 3 cards in a single turn, you increase the cost. You restore the cost after playing it. However, if it's... the effectiveness of the card is halved when the cost is above 1. If the cost goes above 2, you discard all your cards when drawing Queen of Hatred, so it becomes quite problematic. So you want to keep on top of that, just like you do with the real Queen of Hatred. I think you guys know... well, actually, let's quickly check Bloodbath, but I'm sure you guys know it. Heal HP, you exhaust another random card and increase the healing up to a max of 3. If 3 cards are exhausted under the effects of playing this card, when you play it, you randomly exhaust another card and reset the healing value. So I don't really like to try and build that up, to be honest. It's not particularly useful. In fact, I might try and get rid of it when I can, because it's not very good. Warm-Hearted Woodsman is great. When an enemy dies, you heal 6 HP. If this card is in your hand, after you play 2 or more skill cards, you start exhausting them, and if you exhaust any cards by doing that, you deal 5 damage to yourself, so you gotta be careful. Probably goes quite well with, Life for a Daredevil, because Life for a Daredevil doesn't like you using any skills. So, yeah, there's that. Old Lady is actually really good. We'll get to Meat Lantern in a sec. Old Lady is great. Just deals flat 9 damage. And if it's in your card, you increase its cost for every other card you play. But because this card costs 0, you may as well just play it immediately. Also, when you do play it, its cost goes back by 1. So, Old Lady's great. Meat Lantern is actually surprisingly good. Grants you 5 block at the end of every turn. At the start of each combat, this card attaches itself to a random card. If the attached card is played, deal 50 damage to yourself, so be fucking careful. It's marked with a little flower, so you know it's happening. But be careful. But 5 block at the end of every turn is incredible. An extra 5 block without having to play a skill. very good. A lot of these Abnos actually don't require playing, they are just cards that exist in your deck. Fragment of the Universe again, great. Gain 8 block. Start combat, gain an artifact. When this card exhausts, become confused. Try and avoid exhausting it, I guess. But if it happens, it happens. Snow White's Apple is interesting. Whenever you draw it, all cards gain retain, which means they're not discarded at the end of that turn. And it's ethereal, so if you don't play it, it disappears. Wait, does that mean the cards gain retain or the cards gain ethereal? When this card exhausts, gain 5 strength and become Cursed Parasite. Ah, so that's guaranteed to happen because you can't play Snow White's Apple. If you could discard it, then perhaps you could prevent that from happening. But the extra strength is quite good, however, Parasite is probably not good. I can't remember what Parasite does, but I assume it's bad. Fiery Bird is a weird one. Deals 4 damage to everyone, including yourself. When this card is played, increases cost by 1 to a maximum of 3. When this card is not played, reduces cost by 1. The damage value of this card is increased with its cost, each additional cost increasing its damage value by 8, so it gets up real high. When playing this card, if the cost of this card is 2, or when below 25% of your max HP, gain 5 regen, so that's quite powerful. If the cost of this card is 3, add a burn, which can be useful actually. If this card is played when its cost is 3, reduce its cost to 0, lose 20 max HP, and gain Feather of Honor. I don't know what that does, but I imagine it's quite good. So we've actually got a decent build going on at the moment. Watch me now immediately die, because that's exactly what happens when I try to do this sort of thing. We need a new app though, because we've got a ton of PE boxes and nothing to spend them on, so we should go this way. And then we get an elite fight, which is dangerous, but you know, where is the risk without reward, am I right? And as you saw, oh wow, I've never seen this before. Green Dusk. They set up a far higher tile. It's bad. So that thing's obviously going to spawn enemies. So you saw that damage that was just inflicted. I'm pretty sure that's their Freyshirts shooting them. So that's quite good. So we look at our hand right now. Funnily enough, no Abnos actually, so that's interesting. We throw down a little Thunderclap. I don't think it's attacking this turn. I think it's going to spawn something, so we may want to try and hit it as hard as we can, as quickly as we can. Fortunately, the nunchucks are definitely coming in handy. I actually think using Berserk would be handy. Yep. We may as well use everything, really. I'll avoid using Defend because skills are iffy in this deck. So yeah, we've done like 78 damage already. It's the first turn. We've done pretty well. And thanks to the combination of Meat Lantern and Orichalcum, we gain 11 armor. Oh yeah, it's spawning them. 11 armor as standard. And then, thanks to Gaze, if we don't play a skill card, any health damage we take is reduced by 60%, which is very powerful. Getting Flame going. I don't know, do a little strike. I worry that thing's going to spawn at units endlessly, and if so, that could become a bit of an issue. That's all we're going to do in terms of skills, because if we play another one, Warm-Hearted Woodsman's going to get pissed off, and we don't really want that. So, we'll just leave it be. We've got a fair amount of defense, to be honest. Oh my god, it can heal. I didn't know that. That's not good. Oh, that's a bit of an issue, actually. Oh, it's a bit of an issue. Oh, it's a bit of a problem, actually, now that you mention it. However, we do continuously gain strength over time, so things could be okay. That is going to exhaust these two. So this will become exhausted, which will provide me with strength, but also give me Parasite. Might use this, see if I can get anything out of it. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll just do that now. So gain the strength. We get, oh no, we permanently gain parasites. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I just realized how bad that is. Ouch. Why? Oh no. Oh, it must have had the flower. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, I'm in a bit of a situation. I can't really use Fiery Bird right now because that'll hurt me. I'm going to use this defense to prevent King of Greed from getting rid of it. We'll be fine in terms of our of taking damage. Ah, yes, see, this is getting a lot worse. I think that actually needs to go. If I had Scorched Girl, that would be amazing, but I don't. I do have the Queen of Hatred. That's quite helpful. Ah, shit, I should have used Lady first. We can kill one of them. That's helpful. This honestly seems like a time to use Fiery Bird, actually. Why did I take damage? Oh, I don't think I have to target anyone with that. Okay, well, let's use Bloodbath because it's helpful. I do enough damage so that I can actually tear through the process of understanding and then actually hit that directly. I need to keep an eye out for those flowers. I think that would give me... Is it now? Yes, good defense. And then smack the fuck out of that thing. Very good. And we're continuing to gain benefits by using cards over and over again. The King of Greed didn't manage to exhaust anything. It is going quite well. Once again, playing with Abnos seems to be a lot of risk-reward kind of gameplay, where it's like, look, you're going to take a lot of damage. Be careful, but there are a lot of potential benefits. I'm not sure if I want to do that. There's no point using Void Dream. Can I have a quick look at what Void Dream does again? Because I actually can't remember. Intangible. When you play a card with Ethereal, exhaust it. When you play this card, a random card gains Ethereal. Right. I actually might get rid of Void Dream. There we go. Off you go. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Luckily, we don't have any skills in our... Yeah, we're just going to play all of these anyway, so that's fine. Hit you. Hit you again. Huh. Get more anger. Yeah, why the fuck not? Strike. King of Greed. The potential benefits there are insane. Because our strength is already 11 for a long form fight like this. Oh no, you're actually... No. I thought the Wormhard Woodsman was going to exhaust the King of Greed, but it's the King of Greed who does that. Everything's fine, we're good. And 14 defense is standard, thanks to Metallicize. Yeah, but the field's actually getting quite dangerous now, you see. So what do we got here? Yeah, okay. I think we can use the Queen of Hatred. Get the health back. Yeah, use a little bit of Thunderclap. Big damage. Hit him with a bit of that. Very good. We are dealing damage bit by bit. Get rid of you. Get healed for it. Get rid of you. Get healed for it. Be careful of the flower. I really need to be careful. Heal myself. Sword Boomerang. Oh my god, 81 damage. Yes, you can become quite powerful actually. Like I said though, there's a lot of risk. The thing you need to understand / accept when playing a Lobotomy Corp mod run on this game is that you can die at any point. I should use that now. Nice. Not that it matters, but it was there and I may as well use it. Smack him. But it's also actually good to play this game with lowered speed and to have that, take more time to think. Because like with Meat Lantern, for instance, you need to look at your cards. Because if you don't look and you just spam attacks knowing that they're the right move to take at any given time, you'll probably end up taking about 50 damage randomly, and that's crippling. See, this is quite easy to deal with. Unfortunately, I don't currently have the card that I would use to deal with them. I could kill one. May as well kill one. Let's do that. We'll kill one of them. That's all we need to do right now. There we go. You're dead. And then we'll absolutely decimate them with this thing. Oh god, 71 damage. Lovely. Game block. I am safe. I am safe. S-A-F-F-C-E safe. That's spelling. Quick spell. It's going quite well, actually. And this is very enjoyable, actually, because now that I can actually deal insane amounts of damage very easily, yeah, things got a lot more interesting. So, batter you, Sword Boomerang, taking him out, Anger. Ah, that was a fucking... bollocks. See, I need to be careful. I get too hyped and I'm like, yeah, let's just go and fucking go for it. And then I don't notice the Meat Lantern flower. I'll try and actually show it to you guys at one point so you know what to look for. No point playing Fiery Bird right now. That's kind of what I like about the Abnos as well, though, is that most of them are 0 cost. So, they're free to use, as it were, but the compromise is that you might not necessarily want to play them, because they can have adverse effects. So Heavy Blade, yeah, just kill you. Get you out of the way. And I get healed for it. Thunderclap, yeah, why not? Very good. And I got the Pen Nib, which... Oh, it's going to increase... you're dead. Goodbye. And I think one of my things that I have allows me to... Yeah, draw cards thanks to the Heart of Aspiration every time an enemy dies, so I can hit you. Big damage. And there's no need to do anything else this turn. Even though he is healing 75 every other turn, it does not matter. There's no point using Shy Look. Let me see if I can find the flower. Is the flower here? No. I'll keep an eye out, though. Very good. That was 66. Just gained 4 strength again. Headbutt, I think so. Let's have a look. See? Yeah, sword boomerang is really good. Like this. Still no flower. I really want to actually find it so I can show you guys and be like, yo, be careful. The problem, of course, is that you're going to lose a lot. You're going to die a lot and have runs fail a lot when you're still figuring out what abnormalities do. Because that's kind of the point, I guess. You know? And it's the case with Lob Corp as well, isn't it? You'll often reset the day after, you know, your first abnormality, after you first encounter an abnormality, because you don't know what the hell it does. Destroyed that. Very good. I don't see any flowers. I think we're good. Unless I'm blind. I might be. There was no answer. They did not get what they wanted. They saw only the death of life. And now we get a talk at midnight. Right-click to toggle. Replace the current boss of the Beyond to a random boss from a midnight ordeal if active. Yeah, I think we want to do that. That sounds fun. Now everything will be just fine. That sounds nice. I want that. We can change anything. Activate only at the first turn of each combat. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP and gain 10 gold. Every 2 turns, the HP loss is increased by 1. Hard pass. The good news is you can activate or deactivate. I think, as standard, tools are deactivated if they have active effects, and you have to click on them to activate it. Get that at midnight. Ah, I see. And that means it's active. Okay, very good. So Scorch Girl is great. Now here's the thing we can do because we have so much PE boxes. We can actually discover what these abnormalities do before even getting them. Every 3rd attack card you play applies 1 vulnerable, which is amazing. Every 5 cards you play applies a mark to a random card, only choose from the same pile. Playing the marked card removes its mark. Marked cards exhaust at the end of the 2nd turn. Marked cards are displayed with a glowing corner at the circle. Circle at the corner. I know what I'm saying. Deal 10 damage to all enemies, draw 1 card. After playing this card, randomly infects 2 cards. Infected cards exhaust at the end of the next turn and add a worker bee into your draw pile. Infected cards can be disinfected by playing them. If a card exhausts under the effects of a worker bee, add a worker bee into your draw pile. Infected cards in hand are displayed with a yellow border. Either of these would actually be pretty good. Considering that Big Bird provides us with applying vulnerable when we do a certain amount of attacks, considering what our deck is like right now, I think we want that. We'll get a Twin Strike. Now, the Snow White's apple is a bit of an issue. Thank you, Defrayshitz, I greatly appreciate it. Now, this seems like a slam dunk, but we have to be careful of the flower. Yes, the flower. Remember the flower. We have to be careful of the Snow White's apple, because you know, its effect is bad, and we should try and get rid of it as soon as possible. Oh, we got Beauty and the Beast, yes. Gain 6 block. This card exhausts after playing it. When this card exhausts... Oh, it gains exhaust after playing it, so if you play it again, it will exhaust. You know, like Beauty and the Beast when you do repression work. When this card exhausts, a random card becomes a copy of this card. So this is actually a very decently made, like, representation of Beauty and the Beast in this game. It's very one-to-one, actually. I'm quite impressed. And then you get Redolter, which is add a random card into your hand. If this card is in your hand at the end of your turn, lose 1 HP. I assume this card, it refers to Redolter itself, and considering you can't play Redolter, you're likely to take damage unless you have a means of discarding it. Dreaming Current, hey? Heal 6 HP. Add this card to your hand at the start of your turn. If this card is in your hand at the end of your turn, deal 15 damage to yourself. But the ability to always heal 6 HP is great, however you are forced to spend an energy every single round or suffer 15 damage. And I've just researched it, so I don't really need to worry about it anymore. I think Beauty and the Beast would be a good one. Or we could... Nah, we'll get Beauty and the Beast. Warcry is actually helpful, and we should get it. And now we've got an elite. Let's see how well we handle it. Funny thing is, Freyschutz has already shot it, it's already woke up, which is actually pretty funny. This is an interesting hand. Jesus, yeah, there's the Parasite. If transformed or removed from your deck, lose 3 max HP. Annoying, but we might end up having to do that. This is not a great hand, actually. But this is inevitable. This was always going to occur, right? Not every hand was going to be amazing. Can I actually play you? Oh, no, I can play you because you've got the flower. You see the flower? Like, look, yeah? You see the flower right there? Yeah. That's why the game's letting me play that card. Don't play it. Oh yeah, and I retain all the cards, don't I? Yeah, that's right. We'll get a little bit of italicized going. That's been marked by Big Bird, so I need to remind myself because there are so many effects going on. What does that do? No, not that. So, every 5 cards you play applies a mark to a random card. Playing the marked card removes its mark. Marked cards exhaust at the end of the second turn. So as long as you play the card, you'll keep it. Which is fine, because I want to play Sword Boomerang right now, actually. Because the damage. We'll play Bloodbath so just so it doesn't do its effect, because it's annoying. And then we gain 14 defense. Oh, I gained the Parasite again. Jesus Christ, we need to get rid of, we need to get rid of Snow White. She's bad. She's really bad. May as well defend up for this turn. There we go. We're good to go. We're good to go. We're just fine. You got nothing. You used to be a problem, sir. Now you're not a problem. You're only, doing an effect. Yeah, you're dead. It's over. Easy. Nicely done. Reward. Ah, I've got all of these. Scorched Girl would be great, but you are required to play the card. When this card is exhausted, deal 30 damage. See, there's too much risk there. One sin. One sin's a bro. Or we could re-extract. Ah. Tales say the moon bewitched man, but in reality, man despairs at the moon. La Luna, which I don't really know about. Uncontrollable, temporarily changes the current song to Luna Sonata. Has no effect if Luna Sonata is already playing. Ah, that's the one that's copyrighted, isn't it? When Luna Sonata is playing, gain 1 strength and dexterity. The third movement during Luna Sonata lasts longer and doubles the strength and dexterity gain, but every 5 seconds while the song is still playing, deal 2 damage to yourself. Yeah, I don't want that. That's bad. All of these are bad. Get rid of them. Don't want them. That's nice. I don't really want skills is the thing. Flex could be handy, but I don't want skills. Nah, I don't need any of these cards. So it's a good thing, actually, that I haven't put up the last video yet, because I think La Luna was playing at some point, so I'm going to need to mute that. Yeah, well, I'm glad now. I'm really glad I recorded this today, because that's important information. Onward. These things will not last long. As a matter of fact, they might be dead immediately. Yes, we are quite a lot stronger than where we currently are in the game. However, that might be, you know, we might be about to deal with something interesting. So the open can of World Cheers. The red drink has a distinctive aroma and sweetness. It can heighten the energy. The blue aluminum can contains an odorless liquid with strong carbonic acid. It's effective in restoring mental strength. I don't know what that means. I think it just means it gives you extra strength. If someone offers you grape flavor, don't. Just don't. It's bad. We'll get that, because it's quite good. Thunderclap is always handy. So we can do a big rest. Well, not actually a rest at all. We can do a big smith. Considering how good it's been up to this point, I think Sword Boomerang deserves an upgrade. That or Anger, because we're going to get so many of them over the course of a fight. It's inevitable. So, apparently... Oh no, it's the Beyond that has a midnight, doesn't it? So this won't be a midnight. Nah, it's just a dude. Well, he's already taken 20 damage. We have 2 Little Witch's friends on the field. Which is interesting. If I'm right, they will attack the boss. However, if we do group attacks, we will hit them instead. I found that it's not really worth worrying about it. There we go, it mode shifted. It hasn't activated Thorns yet, so this would be the time to swing at it with everything we've got. And even with everything we've got, we didn't actually do much. We'll put that on top of the draw pile, because it's actually useful. Now, if I'm reading the situation correctly, and I can't remember if I am, they should just attack the boss. If not, I'm about to take a lot of damage. Yes, good. See, as it turns out, Laetitia's gift does stack, and you do kind of get an army to help you out. Which is quite good. They don't last very long, but it's still helpful. It's better than not having them, right? So let's check the discard pile real quick. Oh, I do believe we want some anger, don't we? Yeah, I think we want some anger. Let's just check to make sure there are no flowers. Oh, no, that was close. Yeah, you do have your, you do have that going. Here's what we do. We'll use Beauty and the Beast first to give us a bit of defense. Then headbutt. We just headbutted the spikes. It felt great. Oh my god, are they taking the thorns for me in some cases? Is it random? Because if so, that's incredible. Yeah, they are. Wow, those things are good. Do a bit of defense. Wait for you to turn back to normal. You will. I know you're very angry right now, but I know you'll change. I know you will. If I just wait, I'm a patient boy. I am a patient boy. You don't even know how... That's good enough. We don't want to be here all day. I am doing a video. So the question is, when they attack, can I take... Oh, they can attack each other. Interesting. It seems like they can attack everyone except me. At least, you know, the witch's gifts. I don't know, I've never seen them attack me, so I don't know. So let's quickly check for, okay, good. That's grape flavored because it's purple, so we don't want to touch that. Unfortunately, Snow White's apple is in our hand, and that's really annoying, but whatever. We'll metallicize. I don't mind taking a bit of damage, just doing damage is good enough for me, to be honest. And I just realized once again that I'm not taking damage anyway, so who cares? That might not even attack me. They're attacking it though, and it's pretty funny. It's taking a lot of damage. It did hit me once, barely felt it. It's come back to mode shift now, and it's ready to fight. I don't even care. I do kind of care actually, because I can't do enough damage to take it down this turn. Well, now might be the time to use Void Dream. Unfortunately, we're about to get another Parasite in our deck, so that sucks. Yep. They're hitting the fuck out of it. It's only doing 1 × 4 damage because of my intangible. It didn't even hit me for all 4 of those. You see the power? Do you see it? Do you see it? I see it. I see it. It's quite good. The parasites are an issue, but not that much. I mean, they could be later on. Honestly, they could be. Mode shift. Oh my god, we're breaking right through his yeah, he's dead. Nice one. Well, that was pretty easy. I think I need to kill these things in order to win, so... There we go. Reward? The Knight of Despair is not good, as we established last time. Especially not for my kind of, deck. Doesn't work. Woolgazer. Don't really want it. Forsaken Murderer. Potentially handy, but don't really want it. Yeah, nah, don't really want any of these. Try Re-Extraction, see if we can get something good. See, Dreaming Current is quite good. I guess. Nah, I don't really want any of those. Reaper. 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 Oh, we could do a lot with Reaper. Especially with the amount of damage we could be doing. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. At the end of your turn, no longer discard your hand. Whenever you lose HP, draw a card. Let's go with Cooling Bell, it seems fun. Curse of the Bell cannot be removed from your deck. That's fine, we've got plenty of cards we can't use anyway. Confirm. We've got Vajra, start each combat with 1 strength, amazing. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. So we get 2 cards every time an enemy dies and gain energy. Upon pickup, gain 300 gold. Good. Excellent. We were just in the sea. Oh, but I have used the clock. The box, the time thing. I wonder if that means I'm stuck here forever. That's a distinct possibility that I might be stuck here forever if I use that thing. But we can still play through a little bit. We're still unlocking Abnos, so it's not actually the end of the world. It's not good. Defratius just shot me. I'm quite upset. Fuck it, throw in a little fragment of the universe. A little bit of a dramatic entrance. Not that. Throw in a strike. Very nice. And then the King of Greed will get rid of the Curse of the Bell, so that's actually pretty good for a long-form fight. Goodbye, Curse of the Bell. So, yeah, as it turns out, actually, what's the name? King of Greed does have some use. surprisingly. So, any flowers? Any flowers? Nope, we're good to go. Okay, I might potentially be able to kill him this turn. I don't think I will, but I might. It's his plated armor that's the annoying thing, of course. I mean, his plated armor is getting absolutely shredded, so... And I've blocked pretty much all of his damage, but I'll gain health for killing him, and I'll gain health for winning the fight, which means I'll basically be back to full by the end of this anyway. Oh boy, lads, it's a thing. This video game. He can't stop me. He's dead. I got all my health back. Blood covered the floors, people were running away. Little Helper, uncontrollable, deals 16 damage to all enemies. It probably hurts me as well, doesn't it? Becomes active after playing it once. If this card is in your hand at the end of the turn, deal 25% of its damage to yourself. Playing this card while it is active also triggers the same effect. Becomes active after playing it, but the effect comes after it is drawn. But does that mean it is a play? Does it become active when it is drawn? Oh, but if this card is in your hand at the end of the turn, deal 25% of its damage to yourself. Playing this card while it is active also triggers the same effect. So it becomes a situation where you cannot stop it from doing damage. And it deals 16 as standard, that probably scales with my strength. So I probably don't want that, actually. That's probably a bad idea. Like, T-shirt is interesting. It gives your cards gifts. The cost of the cards with gifts is reduced by 1. If this card is not in your hand, playing a card with a gift will exhaust it and deal 6 damage to yourself. So you can end up with a deck where you can't fucking play anything unless she's in your hand. So I'm not keen. Ah. However, if enough Sorira to make everyone watching all come out from you, your name will be sung. Heroic Monk. Whenever you exhaust a card, draw a card. If this card is in your hand at the end of the turn, deal damage based on 2 times the number of exhausted cards in this combat to yourself. If this card is exhausted, deal 25 damage to yourself. Hard pass, no thank you. That sounds terrible. Maybe you can make it good, but it doesn't sound very good. Don't need any of those. Moving on. I'm curious now if we're actually stuck on this floor forever or if we just have to do it twice. Already shot a guy and killed him. It was quite good. King agreed, once again, being an absolute legend by getting rid of the Curse of the Bell. I think that's going to happen every time, actually, which is really good. Dramatic entrance. Ow, that had a fucking flower on it and I didn't look. Let's check. Okay, no flowers. Alright, lovely. Well, Bloodbath's going to be helpful. I'm going to get you with a headbutt. Take that. I got more energy. Can't really spend it on anything, though. We'll play Void Dream. We'll play Beauty and the Beast. Get rid of the Curse of the Bell. Lovely. And we'll take 2 damage, which won't get through our block because, you know, Orichalcum. Or, sorry, Beauty and the Beast. I can't even remember what I've done. I do so much. So let's quickly check for flowers. Okay, we're good. Get them with that. It's good stuff. Metallicize, yeah, why not? Bloodbath, yeah, let's go for it. Fragment of the Universe, may as well. Yeah, I noticed I'm not getting Meat Lantern's effect anymore. Did I lose Meat Lantern? Let me check my deck. No, I've still got Meat Lantern. Strange, I'm not getting the defense from it, I don't think. No biggie, I suppose. We will in fact do Reaper, because the healing is quite good. Thunderclap. No flowers, good. Kill him. Lovely. And I got all my health back. So everything's fine. Reward? We'll get 1 sin because he's a bro. We'll get Twin Strike because now it's actually important to get more cards because Snow White is filling our deck with parasites, which means we actually need more cards. Moments Voucher does start each combat 1 strength. Yeah, it's very helpful. Let's quickly check for flowers. Okay, we're good. Thunderclap, big damage. Dramatic entrance, big damage, he's dead. We got more cards. Strike him. Strike him. Sword boomerang will... Actually, I don't think either of them will kill him. Annoying, but oh well. Very nearly dead. We'll kill him next turn. Like, it kind of is becoming that easy, actually. You got 25 armor. I respect this. If he's going to attack me this turn, I could just use Void Dream. And I think I will. Big damage. Fire breathing. Void Dream. Try and hurt me now, you giant baby. Yeah, you can't. Whatever. This is my core suppression. This is my meltdown now. I'm basically an Arbiter, actually, now that I think about it. Controlling abnormalities to fight things. God, Queen of Hatred with the flower. That's scary. Let's just get rid of you, shall we? There we go. This is very cool. I'm very much enjoying it. Deal 22 damage if your current health is higher than 20% of your max HP. Lose 4 HP and deal an additional 50% damage. See, Singing Machine is actually quite interesting. When this card is in your hand, a random card gains exhaust whenever you exhaust a card. Before a card that gains exhaust this way exhausts, a random card exhausts at the end of each turn. See, it's a bit iffy, really. Queen B, Beyonce. That's actually really good. Gonna get Queen B. That may be a mistake, but it's my mistake and I made it. Cleave. Thunderclap is more useful in this respect. If we can go to... I don't know if you can actually remove abnormalities through the shop, is the thing. I don't remember. Remove a card from your deck. Please? Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. Goodbye, Snow White's apple. Problem solved. Hey, buddy. Oddly smooth stone, you love to see it. Yeah, very good, very good. The boot just increases our overall damage output. Frozen Eye doesn't seem that... I mean, it could be that useful, but I don't have a lot of means of influencing what's going to happen at any given time, so it's not really that useful. Is there anything else I wanted to get rid of? I could start getting rid of the parasites, but I would lose max HP. And I think I can live with having 3 parasites. Every other Abno we've got is actually useful, except for Fiery Bird, actually. Gonna get rid of you. You're not very useful. You like gold. That's good. I like abnormalities. I've got quite a few. Time for a smith. So if it turns out I'm not actually stuck here permanently in the city, then getting the chance to go through here yet again is actually very beneficial. Because I can just take the time to get even stronger, get even more artifacts. There is a lot of potential benefit to this. A loose brick within a pillar that catches your eye. Ah! Receive Iron Wave and store a card. I've never done this before on this file, actually, so it's strange that I would get Iron Wave. But Iron Wave is very good. What can I give future me? What would future me like? What if I... Oh, removed from your deck, right, so it would... Although, yeah, that sucks, but now I'll just never take that from myself ever again. That can just sit in the wall forever. Or if I know I'm gonna lose... That killed the minion, lovely. Thank you, Death Ratios. If I know I'm gonna lose, I can just take the card out and then lose it forever. There's a lot of cards in my hand right now. Oh, right, Queen Bee has the flower. Jesus, that was close. Let's review, actually, and make sure I'm not about to hurt myself. Very good. Okay, dramatic entrance. Big damage. Fire breathing is always nice. Get big armor. Sword boomerang. I kind of hoped you would hit him at least once. I gotta admit, I kind of hoped you'd do that. That does only 6 damage, so may as well do it. There we go. You're dead. And we got more cards. Oh, I think I'll metallicize, thank you. That's very helpful. And we can't really use Queen Bee, so we'll just double strike. More attacks, potentially gain more power. You'll love to see it. Oh, and like, at the end of the day, what I can confirm about the Lobotomy Corporation mod is that it is definitely not balanced. Right? This is not balanced in any stretch of the imagination. However, while that sounds like a criticism, it's worth pointing out that Slay the Spire is not balanced. It's not intended to be balanced. This was never intended to be a balanced game. The whole point is that you can make a deck that is absolutely broken. And I feel... yeah, that's still got Meat Lantern on it. I feel that the developer of this mod understood that and embraced it. But it's worth pointing out that the mod is still more balanced than I was expecting. It's balanced enough. And it's well thought out as well, both in terms of the overall effect that the cards actually have on gameplay and their relevance to the abnormality in question. I actually think this is an exceptionally good mod. Very, very good. I am extremely impressed so far. Extremely impressed. I worry that the bosses are going to be a bit ridiculous, though, to make up for the amount of power that you can get, you know. It would make sense. Oh, it's just to defend. We'll get rid of him. Damage him. Ah, the King of Greed is here. I'll give myself intangible. I guess I'll defend as well. So the King of Greed doesn't get rid of any of my cards. I think the King of Greed actually gets rid of the top card of my draw pile if there's no other cards to get rid of. Or it just does it anyway. I don't know. There might have been something else. There are so many effects in my deck right now that I actually can't keep track of them all. I don't know why you guys took damage, but it's good. Inflame. Anger to kill you. Got another anger. Curse of the Bell or Bloodbath. I don't need to do any of these things. Beauty and the Beast. Oh, wow, I'm losing cards. I wonder if that's Queen Bee's doing. I can't quite remember. All it means is I just need more cards. Just get as many cards as I physically can. They're dead. These two should run away. Retreat, retreat. Yeah, they're going. Yeah, they're gone. Easy stuff, and we'll get another relic as a reward. Bag of Marbles is great. More vulnerable. Escape. I actually don't need that at all, because I would lose 50% of my max HP, which is bad. I don't need either of these. Re-extracts. These suck. Moving on. More anger, please. Because anger is actually a great counter to having so many of my cards be exhausted, because I can create more cards. Which is quite helpful, actually. Get a chest, what do we got? Frozen Egg, whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgrade it. Well, I'm sure that'll be useful at some point. Oh, I can do this again. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what we can find. Schadenfreude, Burrowing Heaven, Der Freischütz, Old Belief and Promise. This is probably a bad idea, but let's go have a look. So I know for a fact that... oh, hey, Der Freischütz, how's it going? Relatively high danger level. It passes something to you. Yeah, it's just a pipe. I've already got a contract with Der Freischütz, so it doesn't actually matter. And yeah, it didn't add it onto the end either. I have too many relics. It's kind of absurd by this point. What do we got here? Schadenfreude. Interact. Yeah, it becomes hostile. This doesn't really matter in the slightest because I'm going to kick its ass. So let's quickly check to make sure. No flowers. Lovely. Okay. Be its ass. Very good. He's even more vulnerable now. I can use a war cry to see if I can get another attack. Very funny video game. Very funny. I've got enough natural defense to hold this thing off anyway. One more damage will kill it. As long as I'm not stupid and use Sword Boomerang, I'm fine. See? Done. Easy. Do I get another gaze? No, I don't. Because that would not make any sense, actually. Because what? Double times 60% reduced damage is 120. Unless it'd be 60% of the reduced 60% damage, right? I don't know. Point is, they didn't do that because they knew it would be stupid. Yeah, they knew this. Yeah, they knew this. Ah, Old Faith and Promise. Investigate. Looks like a mysterious spherical status made of marble. You can interact with it by inserting a non-starter card into it. Interesting. If I imagine, it probably transforms cards. So is there anything here we don't really like or need? I mean, these are all decent cards. We'll put a Twin Strike into it because that's probably the least useful one. I can just keep putting cards into it. Oh, it's doing something. It's doing something. I can't see it properly. I can't see. Okay, Whoops. I'll put another twin strike in. Let's actually watch this time. It's doing its big wriggly. I don't think it did much. Oh, no, wait, hang on, something's coming out. What did it do? What did it do? Did it upgrade my twin strikes? Yeah, I think it did. It upgraded one of them. I think it ate the other one. We're good here. That's interesting though. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Ah, Schadenfreude. It possesses a relatively high danger level. Looks like a tree with a lot of thorns and eyeballs formed on top of it. Interact? No matter what you have done, it doesn't seem to react to you. Okay, time to leave. I imagine the longer you're in there, the worse it gets. Void Dream. It looks like a sheep that's floating in the air while taking a quiet nap. It gives you a rest. Feel satisfied after waking up. Lovely. Well, we're moving on. Can do more upgrades. Why the hell not? We're already doing so much damage. Let's do more of the damage. Sword Boomerang. Oh, it does 4 times. Wow, an additional attack on Sword Boomerang is actually insane with the strength buffs. Oh boy. If we go to the right, we can get some money. I'd like some money. We're absolutely burning our way through this floor because of just how much stronger we are. Removal curses from your deck? That did lower my health, but still. Now we don't have to worry about those anymore. Any evidence that Snow White's apple was ever in our deck has been effectively removed. I forgot about Void Dream, that it shows up. I forgot that it did that. That's very annoying. Okay, well that anger has a thingy on it, so we need to keep that in mind. I say we focus on killing the enemies in front of us and then we can do other things. So I got an anger. I need to be careful not to play the one on the left. Berserk, may as well. Thunderclap for the extra damage. Yeah, another Thunderclap, it's handy. Play that just so it doesn't do its effect. And then turn. So we'll take 5 damage, no biggie, no biggie. It's fine, it's fine. However, Void Dream is going to become something of an issue, which you guys will see once, you know, what you're expecting to happen does in fact happen. So, no flowers this time, very good. Got rid of that. Now Void Dream is awake and a pain in the ass. Because it has 99 intangible, which means you can only ever deal 1 damage to it, which is a pain, as you may have guessed and would be correct in thinking. It appears to have hit all of us. It does a bunch of debuffs, which is very annoying. But if I get 1 bro, whenever I draw 1 bro, I will lose one of those debuffs, so that's quite good. Beauty and the Beast, gain 5 block. Why not? Queen B. Very good. Purple, red, well, cheers, so I can't use it. I just drew Void Dream, so that's weird. Strength doesn't actually matter right now. We need to hit it. Oh, wait, I just punched through its... But it has intangible. Well, how did I manage to do 5 damage to it? These things make no sense to me and I don't understand. I don't want to play Void Dream. I worry playing Void Dream while Void Dream is currently being fought will have some kind of adverse effect. I don't want it, really. You pain in the ass. Go away. Sword Boomerang will probably do it. Yep, it's dead. I thought it was literally going to fight me forever. I was getting quite concerned for a second there. This magical bullet can hit anyone, truly anyone, as you say. Oh, I've never gotten Death Fratiates as a card. Right-click to spend 10% of your max gold, at least 10, to fire a bullet. A bullet deals 18 damage to an enemy. Increase the count by 1 after firing a bullet. The 7th bullet deals the same amount of damage to yourself. I don't really want that. That doesn't seem very good. When below 50% of your max HP, you deal 40% more damage. If this card is in your hand at the end of the turn, randomly devour a card from your draw pile. Playing this card returns it. If you draw this card while under the bleeding effects of FO157, trigger the same effect above. Perhaps FO157 can be used to return the devoured cards. Cards are returned at the end of combat are removed from your deck. No, don't want, actually. Thank you. That seems problematic. I don't want any of these. Don't want any of those either. Moving on. Go to the shop, see what you got. Got anything good for me? Bronze scales are always nice. Oh my god, Lee's waffle, yeah. More max HP, I needed that. And then bronze scales. Beautiful, lovely, perfect, fantastic. Oh, we're just getting stronger and stronger, actually. My favorite color is also blue, buddy. I love blue. Blue is such a great color. Upgrade more sword boomerangs for that extra swinging power, because if we're fighting something that's intangible, sword boomerang is actually very useful. Now here's the moment of truth. Are we stuck here forever? Because if so, I'll have to end this run eventually. We've got our two friends. This is very good. I'm going to throw down some berserk. This is blue. It did nothing. Okay, I think if I've lost strength, that helps. I think I also accidentally used a, Meat Lantern card and hurt myself, so, you know, we're off to a good start. Big damage. Can't do much else right now. I think if you activate Meat Lantern, he doesn't give you block anymore. The thing is, him killing that gift actually healed me, which is amazing. Simply stupendous. Okay, so we got any flowers? We got any flowers? Are any flowers here? No, we're good, we're good. Now remember with this thing, you really want to kill its minions first. And indeed, we will do that. Get the defense from that, very nice. Unfortunately, we did hit the gift, but it's fine. Get more anger going, I suppose, and then swing at it. And then swing at it again, and then defend, I suppose. It's hard to tell all the numbers on screen right now. So I think I'll drink my potion, just in case. Nice. I would have preferred it if you killed the minion, but that's fine. My thorns are hurting them back, so that's quite good. Ah, he took my Reaper. How annoying. Yes, using flame. Very nice. Use fire breathing just in case, you never know. Hit him with a thunderclap. I got fully healed as a result. It's amazing, you love to see it. I'm getting a bunch of cards, this shit's nuts, can't even keep track. Italicize, please, thank you. Take his head off, basically. God damn, the amount of cards we get and everything that they do, and this is why you've got to keep an eye out for Meat Lantern, though, because it can be very easy to see all this and just start going mental with it, and that's when problems can arise, you know? Gotta be careful. But, geez, guys, the power! The power! The power! I still don't know what's causing half of my draw pile to be exhausted, though. That is a concern. I should look into that. So no Meat Lantern here. Very good. So we'll take a little bit of damage, but no biggie. And we're still hitting him back with thorns. Oh no, is Big Bird gonna get rid of Curse of the Bell? Oh, what a shame. Oh, how dear, how terrible. Go on, Queen Bee. Big damage. Iron Wave, perfect. Fight's over, I win. Okay, this is a deciding moment. Am I stuck like this? Oh, hello. What happens when people die with a hope to return to dust? It will return to grave with everything that desired to live. Let's have a look. Aryun, uncontrollable, discard this card. If this card is drawn within 3 turns of discarding it, deal 20 damage to all enemies. Otherwise, exhaust all cards in the same pile it is. No way in hell am I getting that. That's terrible. Uncontrollable, draw a card, heal 1 HP, gain 1 block, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Fantastic start. When this card is in your hand, any card you exhaust is removed from your deck. When this card is in your hand, any card you exhaust is also removed from the drop pool. No. No, 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 no. Absolutely fucking not. definitely limit break. Is the amount of strength we can potentially get. Coffee dripper. More energy means more gameplay. Now, are we stuck in the city? No, we're in the beyond now. Interesting. So, the time box, whatever the fuck that thing is called, is actually extremely beneficial. Because getting to play the same areas twice means you keep getting stronger while the area you're in remains the same strength. And yeah, it's just more time. Exceptional, fantastic, amazing. Jesus Christ, this mod is brilliant. It's just brilliant, you can become so strong. Dev Fracier's shot me. This mod sucks, I hate it. Why would you even play this? What's the point? So we've got no meat lantern stuff, that's very good. Get a bit of strength going, lovely. Hit him with a bit of that. Hit him with a bit of this. Get my health back. Swing twice. He's nearly gone already. My next attack will do double damage. So how much do I get from Orichalcum? 6 block. May as well just gain it then. Lovely. That perfectly blocks his damage. 2 burns, no big deal. No Auriune, we're good. Oh my god, he's dead. I meant Meat Lantern, but no Meat Lantern, we're good. Well, this is a new one. Ices are melting, we don't know if it's spring is coming or the palace is crumbling, so that's Snow Queen? Yeah. Apply 1 slow, exhaust. When this card exhausts, freeze a random card, increase its cost by 9, and add a duel into your hand. Duel requires a non-frozen attack card to activate. The higher the damage value, the more likely to succeed. Okay. After succeeding a duel, reduce the cost of the frozen card by 9 and gain 3 HP. If the duel fails, exhaust the selected card and the frozen card. That's interesting because with the amount of strength we gain, we, you know, our damage value goes way up. So we could win that with almost certainty, but I don't know, the benefits for doing so aren't really worth it. Don't really think I want it, to be honest. Oh, wow, okay. Oh boy, okay, alright, okay. Let's have a look then. Melting Love. A card of your choice gains a heart symbol, reducing its cost to 0. When below 50% of your max HP, any damage you receive that is 10 or higher is reduced by 10. Effect is lost when the heart is missing. At the end of the turn, a random card in the same pile with the card with the heart symbol is transformed into a slime card. Playing this card cancels this effect for 2 turns. If the card with the heart symbol is exhausted, exhaust all slime cards and lose 15 HP. When this card is exhausted, exhaust all slime cards, and the card with the heart symbol damage from exhausting a slime card is not triggered this way. That seems too complicated, I've got to be honest. All cards in your hand cost 1 energy less. If this card is not played this turn, increase its cost by 1 at the end of the turn to a maximum of 5. If the cost of this card is higher than 4 at the end of the turn, exhaust all cards that have their cost reduced by this card. That seems very much worth it. At the end of the turn, gain 1 plated armor. If this card is in your hand at the end of the turn, infect 1 random card. Infected cards lose their effects at the end of the next turn and gain exhaust. Deal 4 damage to yourself whenever you draw an infected card. I think I want Child of the Galaxy, because that's actually quite handy. As long as I remember to play the stupid thing, we're good to go. You can get Clothesline. It's a good defensive, offensive card, you know. Oh, it's these things. Well, we should be able to do this relatively easily. Emphasis on should. Okay, let's quickly check for the Meat Lantern. Yes, we're good to go. Okay. Very good. We hit him with the Thunderclap for the damage. And then we hit him with the Dramatic Entrance for more damage. That one's already dead. This one doesn't have Meat Lantern. We hit him with the Sword Boomerang, and this fight is actually pretty much already over. This fight is over. We're quite strong. We can try the bear, deal 7 damage and draw a card. If you play 2 cards of the same type in a row, exhaust the latter card. Interesting. Simple. I fear I would end up losing most of my deck this way, though. I fear I would end up losing most of my deck. The color of Human Heart is pink. By wearing the same color, we can blend into the people's mind. Army in pink. After playing this card, you take 20% less damage and heal 1 HP every turn. Effects cannot be stacked. Increase the cost of this card by 1. You deal 15% more damage every 5 cards you exhaust. Increases the cost of this card by 1. If the cost of this card is higher than 2, it splits into 4 army and black cards into your draw pile, and I can't see the rest. I'm going to give that a try. Even though it's probably a bad idea. But I am curious, you know. Whoa, upgraded body slam is free. It's not useful for my current build, but we'll get cleave. Cleave would be very good. Because we just don't get a lot of block is the thing. We don't really need it. We murder things that quickly. And we can reduce damage. Interesting, 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 interesting. Okay, are there any meat lanterns about? We have to keep checking. Nope, no meat lanterns. Lovely. Okay. Let's try Warcry. Old lady, handy. We'll put you back in the deck. We'll swing with this so we don't forget. Hit him with a dramatic entrance. That has crippled them. Kill you because we can. Oh, we got old lady. Oh, lovely. Kill them, please. Strike. Lovely. Yeah, kill that. Wow, we're winning most of these fights on the first turn now. Jesus. And many skins yelled only one word. I don't know what. Nothing there. Oh. 20% of damage you deal is converted to lifesteal. At the start of combat, randomly remove a card from combat. This card takes up the appearance of the removed card. Repeat this effect each time the deck is shuffled. We can't see the rest. I'm curious. I don't care if we lose. Like, I'm not particularly bothered. I'm just more interested in seeing what's going on, to be honest. Discover a colourful shop with the banner Inspire and walk in. No, can't let you in. And I'm like, how dare you? Full service, remove a card, and upgrade a random card. Yeah, sure. It's just something we don't need. I feel like there was something we kind of regretted getting. I've got to be honest, I think Big Bird is not particularly useful. We should get rid of it. And we upgraded Metallicize. Very good. Because I think Big Bird is why most of the cards in my deck were, being discarded. I think that's why. So now we've solved that problem. Yes, we have. And no meat lantern, so we're good to go. Lovely. I forgot to use Thunderclap. Should have done that first, but that's fine. There we go. Lovely stuff. Doing big damage already. I'm apparently getting a lot of life heal. Actually managed to block that one, but you won't block this. I would use Reaper, but there's not much. It's an attack. Lovely jubbly. It's going to do a lot of damage to me, though. Admittedly. We can take it. He actually ended up only being 8 damage because of Gaze. You see how powerful that card is? I see it. Try Warcry and see what we can get. Limit Break. Not yet, because our strength is only 1. And therefore it's completely negligible. Oh, that's annoying, because we're now going to draw it. And I still didn't gain any strength. How annoying. Fuck it, may as well use it. I'm only going to take 2 damage. We'll gain a lot more than that just by winning, so it's fine. Oh, buddy, it's going quite well. It's going quite well. Let me check for Meat Lantern, very important. Yes, okay. Big damage. Unfortunately, I haven't killed him this round, but it shouldn't even matter, really. If I'm right, we'll only take another 8 damage. Yep. Easy peasy. Too good. Oh, we didn't draw any attack cards. Well, yes, I can see that being an issue. May as well. I guess we're going to need to start getting more attack cards to make sure that we have something to defend ourselves with, although we do have Bronze Thorns, so even when we're attacked, we're still hurting them. That's fine, we can end it right now, I think. Yep, done and done. Beautiful. I shall cure you, depriving of every disease and injury you possess. Oh my god, Plague Doctor. Heal 1 HP whenever you exhaust a card. After exhausting 11 cards... Oh, I kind of have to have a look, don't I? I bet that's really bad. I bet that is crippling, but... Too interesting to not check out. We'll get Cleave. Now, there are cards here that we can actually have a look at. Did we finish unlocking all of this? Whoops. Did we finish unlocking all this? Yeah, we just have to make sure to play that every time we get it. Color of the human heart is pink. We didn't finish upgrading this one. After all army and black cards are exhausted, return a 0-cost copy of this card into your hand. Okay. That's quite good, I think, probably. And now we've got nothing there. If you play this card, deal 30 damage to yourself and trigger the same effect as above. Interesting, okay, so that's risky. But with 20% of the damage you deal converted to lifesteal, it might be worth it in the grand scheme of things. We've already fully unlocked the info on this, haven't we? Yeah, and fully unlocked on this. Yeah. Interesting. Manager. We can't rest at these anymore, we can only smith, but that's still pretty good. Oh my god, we could keep using Limit Break. Yes, definitely. That's incredible. That's amazing. That is fantastic. And then there's these losers. Good stuff. We got any meat lantern going? Nah, we're fine. Okay, well, good. Hit them with a bit of that. They lack the ability to effectively stop me at this point. Sure enough. I get so much health back. And they're all dead. Reward? Yeah, I didn't want this because it was extremely complicated. Try a re-extraction? Nah, I don't want none of those. Twin Strike. Part of our deck's power is to play as many attacks as we physically can. Oh, you're an issue. Right, I remember this guy. You kick the crap out of him as attack power goes down. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be. Our capacity to deal damage is quite insane. There he goes, attack power is already 0. Cleave him. He automatically dies after a certain amount of time. We have 50 cards in our deck right now. 51 actually, I think, if you count the exhaust pile right now as well. Why can I play that though? Is that an effect I have to activate? Or is nothing there? Okay. Of course, the longer a fight goes on, the more likely we are to accidentally play nothing there, aren't we? Which could be a problem, and it just occurred to me we dealt no damage this turn. Luckily, we only took 9 damage as standard because of Gaze, which is incredible. So quickly have a look through these guys. Not seeing any negative effects, very good. Get the free block. Get the heal. Lovely stuff. Cleave them. Very nice. Cleave isn't actually very useful in this fight, but that's fine. We can use Queen of Hatred to get back any health we lose. And I don't think Orichalcum takes today's shy look into consideration when applying its effect, so you can still have it stack on top. I just noticed that flower. Yep, gotta be careful of that. Big hit. Big hit. Big hit. And I'll use that just to make sure I don't exhaust cards unnecessarily. You're gonna deal 1 damage, sir. 1 damage. It didn't even actually, because it was reduced. Old lady, go for it. Lovely stuff. Vulnerable. Do a strike. Do another strike. Heavy blade for 120 damage. You know, I feel like I might actually be able to slay the Spire with this mod. I might actually be able to do it. I couldn't do it right now because I haven't eaten the game enough times, but overall, I think I can. Re-extract. Ah. Did I finish figuring you out? Infected cards have a green glow while in hand. Okay, so you know what an infected card is. But you lose it, you take damage every time you draw one. It's not really worth it. So this would be the Scarecrow. Whenever you play a power card, heal 4 HP and draw a card. Uncontrollable. Randomly exhaust a power card and gain 6 block. It's not necessarily bad, but it's not very good either. Don't want. We figured it out. That's good enough for me. I don't have enough space for potions. Speaking of which, another metallicizer would be quite handy. Go this way, because more elite enemies we fight, more relics, which is very good. Happy Flower. Do I already have a Happy Flower? I swear I do. I don't have a Happy Flower. Well, I'm about to get one. Every 3 turns, gain energy. Producing more energy than Corp, am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Ah, it's this thing. I hate this thing. It's stupid. Warcry has nothing there in it. Warcry has nothing there in it. That's a decent little effect that they've done with that, actually. Allowing you to see what it is. So let's quick have a look through. I don't see any meat lanterns. Now we're good. So as long as we don't use Warcry, we're fine. Is the impression I'm getting. Big damage. Use this for healing. Even bigger damage. Good stuff. Nothing there can go into the discard pile. Get right out of my fucking face. This guy will not survive, I can tell you that much. Check for meat lanterns, I keep forgetting. The only downside / potential risk right now is we're not drawing the cards we want, which is annoying, but it's the risk of having such a big deck. 2. Yeah, you haven't done much, my friend, and my strength is growing. Any meat lanterns? Nah, we're good to go. Apply vulnerable. Hit him with sword boomerang. Oh, the damage. Oh, the damage. Hit him twice again. Oh boy. We're not even going to take that much damage next turn because of gaze. Goodbye. Yeah, not quite. Actually, we took a lot of damage. I think I may have used a skill that turn, which made gaze didn't happen. It's hard to keep track sometimes. Well, that did cripple him, didn't it? And that finished him. And we're back to full health, so it doesn't matter. Oh my, it's ridiculous. It's rather amazing, actually. It would almost feel like cheating if it wasn't for the fact that I failed a lot to get to this point. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. Well, that's meaningless because I can't rest, but... Get rid of that, get skill potion, get the money. More cleave. Invitation letter. Ah, we're doing this again. Ah, well, I need to be careful here. Backward clock, heroic monk, grave of cherry blossoms, express train to hell. We should leave. Don't mess around there when the express train to hell is around. That's a bad time. It will kill you. Or at least, I can't remember if it kills you outright or if it just does a bunch of damage, but it's not worth the risk. Not after we've come this far. That's handy. Being vulnerable for less period of time would be nice. I wonder if I mean, we did the Dusk ordeal, didn't we? So I guess we're not going to get any more ordeals. I didn't see any nothing there show up here, so I'm guessing it's fine. And then we limit break. Ow. That didn't work. I think that was nothing there. I guess I didn't see it. No biggie. Is there any... There's no meat lands in here. Very good. This is all fine. All fine and dandy. Dramatic entrance. Gain more energy. Lovely. I keep getting more cards. Anger. Killed him. One turn, one and done. Scales tilted according to the sins committed, so this must be Judgment Bird or Longbird. Enemy loses 10% of its max HP to a minimum of 9. Enemy loses 10 HP. Interesting. Uncontrollable. Exhaust all status and curse cards in your hand. Lose 5 HP each time a card is exhausted from this card's effect. Interesting. That might actually be quite good. Let's have a look at you. Start of combat, become confused. Bad start. Uncontrollable, your hand costs 1 energy less. At the start of combat, mark 4 random cards. Play a mark card to remove the mark. At the end of turn 3, transform a random marked card into a little prince. My -1. Exhaust all other marked cards. Interesting. I want Longbird. That might be bad, but it also might be good. More Thunderclap. Won't bother fighting before this. If we can help it, anyway. Oh! Immediately travel to the boss. Well, no, I don't need to do that. Because the only thing between me and the boss is a campsite, so I may as well just upgrade one of my cards and then go to the boss. Right. Oh my god, effect 5 times. Oh, why haven't I done that already? I thought it would just be a base damage increase, but no, it's even better than that. So this is going to be a midnight ordeal, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Wait for it. Wait for it to load. Yeah, the last helix. Terror touched by the sky and nothing will remain on the ground. I'm expecting this is going to be quite bad. Oh my god, it's health. Holy shit. Okay, we need to use... What? Okay, well I did that. Oh my god, it actually does move. Oh god, it's a problem. Ah, it's a problem. Need to kill it quickly. I killed all of them. I didn't really mean to, but I guess I do get more cards, and that's quite good. Ow. Almost strike. Very good. Okay, headbutt? Yeah, pommel strike, sure. We might be in trouble. If that thing laser gets around to me, I might just die. I don't know how much damage it does. Could be bad. Big damage, but not enough. I guess we'll save those for now, because it doesn't appear to have attacks. I don't know what it does. Does it do anything? It heals. Fucking lovely. The laser is coming up towards me. That's quite scary. Old lady, get him. Strike, get him. Strike, get him. Quickly defend. Quickly intangible. End turn. That was very well timed. Oh boy, that was scary. Okay, Berserk. Twin strike. Strike. And if I can't do nothing this turn, then just skip and go to the next one quickly. I should drink my strength potion on my turn when I get the chance. I'm not doing enough damage, but my damage output is going up over time. So I just need to keep it going. Yeah, we'll play that, fuck it. Playing Flame. We've got time. Oh yeah, it shut down for a sec, didn't it? So that was good. Just need to keep buffing my strength, and if I can get, limit break, then our strength's gonna start going through the fucking roof. He won't be able to heal enough to stop us if we can do that. Yes! 10% of his max HP. Bam, that has actually helped immensely. Very good. Okay, Queen Bee. Big damage. Good. Twin Strike. Even more damage. Very good. Sword Boomerang. Go for him. Big damage. We need to get, we need to get Void Dream again very soon. Fire Breathing. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Limit Break. Let's go. 26 strength. Anger. 78 damage. I guess use that. End turn. Worker Bees, yeah. He is healing. We just need to prepare for the next go round, really. Yep, that. Well, he's coming. Oh lord, he's coming. That's a lot of damage. But we survived it. We did survive it. And we can heal quite effectively thanks to the army in pink. So that's good. Metallicize will actually be very useful. Exceptionally... Oh god, no. This one's fine. Okay, very good. We didn't actually do enough damage to hurt him this turn. We need to hurry up. We need to hurry. We need to hurry. Need more damage. 30 strength is good, but it needs to be more. That's helpful. That's a lot of health we just got back. I just realized those army cards are actually not good. I'm gonna put you back. I'm gonna exhaust that. And then end my turn. I truly don't understand all of the effects that are currently taking place on me. If we draw Void Dream, then I'm actually gonna... Well, that's not good. You know what? I think Judgment Bird might have actually just saved me there. We'll do that because it's good. Do that to hurt you because it actually puts us ahead of the game. Oh, we need to get Void. We need to get Void Dream again. Dream Void. We need it again very soon. Big damage. Big damage. Big damage. Some defense. Hurry. God, it's so slow. Hurry. I bet you could cheese this if you turn up the animation speed. Yes. Now. Do it now. Oh, you love to see it. Perfect. Successful. Successful. And then end turn. Surely our strength can go higher than 30, right? Surely. Okay, well, we've got more time, but we haven't won yet. And it's going to be a very long time before we see Void Dream again, if we do. We might even not, actually. I can't remember if that card perhaps exhausts itself after a while. Okay, end turn. Those worker bees might be an issue, actually, if they get rid of my deck. I wasn't expecting to have to fight for this long. I figured with the amount of damage I was gaining, anyone I'd fight would just be dead by now. Just gotta be quick. We just gotta be quick. Oh god, the laser. Oh god, the laser. We've nearly gotten to about half consistently, which is good. Okay, limit break. 68 strength. This really should spell the end of it, to be honest, because we're gonna do so much fucking damage. I feel like just one more turn is all we need to take him out, which is fitting because his laser is coming round and it's quite scary. He's got 300 health. Surely, if I get a... That'll apply vulnerable. That's helpful. He's vulnerable. Deal 276. It's over. I've done it. Who pays for the pain and the price of deeds given in our life? I don't know. I've done it. I have risen above. The thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of his evil? You ready your blade? Attack. You deal 1,139 damage. It's still alive, though. Have I been here before? A total of a lot of damage has been dealt by all who challenged it. I have to sleep now. I won. So, yeah. This is a game where you can already become ridiculously powerful. And, abnormalities just make you even more ridiculously powerful. Omamori, prayer wheel, shovel, lovely. And we unlock the Watcher. I might have to wrap this up soon, the dogs are getting a little ornery. I would be interested in trying to actually slay the Spire with the Lobotomy Corp mod, because I think that'd be interesting. So there's one thing I want to check before I sign off for the day, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't plan to do any more than this. So we embark as the Ironclad. Another try. Yeah. Obtain bucket. Look back. Yep, beautiful lady. She's like, hello, excuse me, bluntless, I'm Angela, blah, blah, blah. I won't ask you to give it back. It's not your responsibility, it's your effort. Ah. Give back? Very well, you're back in the Spire in the span of a single blink. And we don't have the thing anymore. So what if I abandon run? Well, I don't appear to have unlocked a new character. Maybe I did that wrong, but I feel like I can just go and do it again manually anyway, so I'll probably check that out next time. But ladies and gentlemen, I should wrap up, because I should have wrapped up about half an hour ago. Thank you so much for watching. This has been fun. This mod is really cool. I highly recommend it if you do play Slay the Spire, because there's a lot of fun synergies you can work with there, but it does take a while to actually get them. You do have to earn them because you need to research them, and it takes fucking ages, but definitely worth it. It's very cool. My only complaint is the lack of log Corp music, but it's not a big deal. But once again, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Aris, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Leper Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Cow, Peyton Barrett Hill, The Frostbite, Quantum Peter, Monsoon, Sir World, Jumping with Joy, Warmaster Oku, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I might check out the quote-unquote unknown character in a video at some point. I don't know, might do that. I need to actually figure out how to unlock it properly first. I guess you just have to play a normal run and then either win or die or something. I guess abandoning a run isn't really good enough. I don't know, I'll explore it in my downtime. But whatever happens next time, hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.